Okay. Close that stream down. Boyga attempt 2. How do I... Oh, messages. There we go. Just need to share this to where? Well, not going to share it here. I'll just share it using this petered out laptop. Oh. What happened? Wi-Fi? I should do that right now. Well, too late. Oh, I mean, you mean on my phone? Yeah, Wi-Fi is off. Let's see how we can start this up here. All right, get to it. So what you really need, after you got the pellets down, is you need the fast burning little twiggy sticks. It'll be burning up quickly and will keep a good burn that will then set the larger ones on top of it. It is cold out here. Hello, Gisela Garza. I had to think of how to pronounce that for a second. Welcome. Welcome here. We all like the new viewers here. But yeah, this is what we got here so far. That's looking good. Good for setting up the larger... Oh, dang, I disconnected for a second. What are you grilling today? Texas burgers, my guy. Texas burgers in definitely not Texas, but we're trying here. I've got good intuition. My dad was from Texas, so I think I got a pretty good idea of what we're doing. But let's get the larger sticks out here. So we're just gonna layer these. I might have snapped these a bit too wide, but I know it will work. Hi there, neighbor. Thought I was gonna catch my neighbor's car in the background. She would have loved that. Yeah, I did snap the one a little bit too long. But we're not using the bottom plate. Love to grill, love burgers. Yeah, man, that is what I'd like to do if I had no obligations or responsibilities, that is what I'd be doing all day. Unless I got some kind of job that I could do that for. Because I know I could, but I'd want to eat all the burgers myself. But what do you usually do for grilling? You do over wood? That's my go-to. Since I do live in the woods, got endless fuel supply. And I do mean endless. Last you a couple lifetimes. But I like charcoal. Natural chunk charcoal at best. Okay. I'm gonna burn your Woody dog. No, I was the one who looked like Woody, and Joe looked like Sid. Know why that popped in your head? Yeah, I haven't thought of that in a while, but Hebrew National Franks and or Nathan's all day. Yep. Always kosher beef. Not regular hot dog guy. Kosher beef is what it is. This is how you get the best flavor. Dang right, man. Yeah, so this is what we got so far. That's looking good. That'll be good. We'll get some high flames going there. But these burgers got a bunch of components, and we're also doing the fries and the milkshakes. So, a bunch of work we're gonna have to do, and need to get started on that. With all the components, including our first one. I really had my laptop set up in here, but since that petered out, I'm gonna have to figure out how to prop up my phone. No, I'm not a vertical streamer, but it's just what we're gonna have to do, because obviously either my laptop can't handle the stream or the Wi-Fi here can't handle the stream. Either is quite plausible. But I'm going to start right now with these caramelized onions, one of my favorite burger toppings. You see all right? Burgers, barbecue, and beer. That's it, my guy. Oh, while we're at it, heat the skillet. Got cast iron, of course. Use your laptop to see the comments in huge font. Well, actually, I think my laptop just died. Streams are not my laptop's strong suit. And I can't see me chop the end. Well. Yeah. Let's get some of this skin off. If we do get some of the skins, I personally don't mind. Yeah, it's just me. Quite frankly, I don't care. And we're going to make about twice the amount that you usually use for burgers, since these onions are going to greatly reduce. That's about enough. Alrighty. And really what you need is these just in halves. Yeah, got a bit of the root there. Get that off. That about enough? Yeah. Just burgers. Ain't gonna need too much of that on there. Don't want to make them sloppy. Unless you like your burgers sloppy. Which, I didn't even heat the skillet. How about that? Keep this one here. Actually, no, we are going to keep that one there. Because I'm going to put a pot there. You don't need to see what we're doing here. Cast iron doesn't take long to heat, and it'll hold on to that heat. Large amount, that's it. That's it, man. Butter and oil. Some kind of oil. Can handle the temps like that. Don't know what I'm going to use, but oh, I tell you, I bought something real bougie when I was at the butcher shop yesterday. And this butcher shop, you all would have to check out this shop. They have like everything there. I mean, just about everything. Like meat, they might have more other stuff than they do meat. Well, I don't think so, but they have about equal amounts of meat and everything else, other stuff, you know. And found something there, real bougie, but I felt it was just worth checking out enough. But hazelnut oil. I feel like we just had to see about this. Probably not going to. Am I going to use it? Maybe we'll use it here. But I don't usually go out to get this kind of stuff. But you know, you need to try it out. Only live once. But speaking of bougie things, I'm just gonna move on here with the other stuff. I went out to this real bougie place yesterday, and it's because some other folks had gotten a reservation there, you know, invited me there, and it was not a place that I would ever think of setting foot in because the place is darn expensive. Not a me place. It's definitely not somewhere you're gonna find me in, except for yesterday, because you know, reservations are reservations, and you know, I can't just not show up. But I had this steak there. And let me tell you, for the price of that place, for a place that asks that, you know, those prices, I had high expectations, and it was good, but it was nowhere near as good as the steak that I made here on stream, that I made here in this kitchen on stream that one time, off a recipe I had never even done before. Miles better than the one I had at this, probably one of the most, if not the most, I don't know, like one of the top expensive places in town, like the places that are notorious for like, oh yeah, can you imagine anybody going there? And I went there, but definitely was not as good. The one thing I will say I do have to respect about them is that they did not give a little skinny portion. You know, it was a New York strip steak. They gave me a big. They gave me it was a big one. So I can't appreciate that. I knew you were going, Josh. I knew you were going to say that. I saw that you put a comment in there, and I already knew that's what it was going to be. But yeah, Josh, you have no idea what I'm even talking about here, because you were not there. I don't believe you were there when we made the Gordon Ramsay steak on stream. Here's butter. But yeah, and also no surprise, because it seems like you dream of that. Like, somebody needs to make a compilation of the clips from the Joker, and Photoshop your face on there and start playing the rat noises, because that's what he's hearing in his head. Alright, let's get to it. It's hot enough. Am I going to use this hazelnut oil? Why not? Okay, there is no seal on this. Butter. It's called butter, my guy. Let's put this stuff to the test. And yes, I can handle a skillet barehanded. I do not know if I am calloused or there is something wrong with my nerves, or I have diabetes. Let's get these in there. I ain't even to stir them yet. That's going to be taking a while, so we're preparing our other chops here. I really do hope Robert Hayes is here to see this. I'm doing it all for him. Well, I'll do this for anybody who requests that I do this, but this is what he wanted to see. I'm going to make fries on stream. You butter believe that. Oh, and then doing this in this small of a pan, or yeah, doing this in this small of a skillet, is going to definitely help with the heat level. And there we go. Also, another important step is put a good amount of salt in there, because that will actually help pull moisture out of the onions and help them to caramelize. Very basic step, but one that will get you a good portion of the way there. I'm making a thick fries today. Let's do them one at a time. And no, I ain't gonna be using a mandolin. Not that anybody was wondering, but I need a mandolin here. These are the thick kind, so they're do them if you ain't even got any knife skills at all. I don't have many. I don't have much. I could do the thin kind, but the thick kind is what was requested. Is what we're doing. Guess I should turn this a little bit. Cannot exactly see what I'm doing over there. Actually, that's more than I thought I would produce. We ain't even do this one. I'll wait for now. Should be using this tool the proper way, left-handed. It's designed for somebody left-handed. Why? Why do you need left-hand specific kitchen tools? I'm never looking for right-hand specific kitchen tools. I need left-hand specific ones. What now? I know what now. My favorite parts. Since we are doing the burgers Texas style, as for the sauce on here, I thought there'd be no better sauce to do than good old simple but darn good barbecue sauce. And I know how to make one. I've been making one for years, a couple of years, and the one that I've not ever not been satisfied with. It's one of my favorite things to make, especially in terms of sauces. This not close? There we go. Let's see. Hot saucepan here. This is what you need because we're going to be doing this the good way where you reduce it a little bit. Put this onion away though. So, I'll do this over here. Ketchup, of course. Hot sauce, of course. This is the, I like it hot. I like it nice and hot. This is the garlic Cholula brand. But you can use just about anything you want. Well, welcome Amir from Iran. Good to have you, buddy. Might be my first Iranian viewer, or a viewer from out there. So, good to have you. Of course, honey. I believe honey is essential in barbecue. You know, it just works. Works just right. Oh, here we go. Excuse me a second. Yeah, I tell you, it's the verticalness, you know, being vertical. It's not my ideal viewing experience, but the ideal viewer experience, that it is. Making ketchup, hot sauce, and honey in the same pot. Yeah, because I don't believe anybody's ever heard of ketchup, hot sauce, and honey all going in the same pot before. That's not something anybody's ever heard of. You know, I don't know what I'm doing over here. Ketchup, hot sauce, honey, brown sugar. Dang. I'm a mad scientist out here, aren't I? So what is it? Oh, you lie. You are very, very East Coastern. You ever read the ingredients on the back of barbecue sauce? Oh, I'll be adding just a little bit of this stuff. That's liquid smoke. Good product for good flavor. Okay, you tell me how to do it. You're really gonna have this debate right here? Clearly I'm misguided, I'm lost, I'm misled. You tell me how it's done. Apparently I need to know how it's done. Sage. Sage is a very nice flavor to complement different barbecue flavors. Rosemary. So just get greasy or something? I'm just sliding all around. Okay, come on now. There we go. Rosemary leaf powder. Of course, have to have time. You're a slow cooker. I prefer the term crock pot. There it goes. One of my favorite seasonings. Not paprika. Just have to have it. Okay. Oh, here it is. And the seasoning I like to add in there. It's actually mustard powder. And it is quite useful in complementing a little hint of the mustard flavor in this. Is this thing? Hold on now. Let's see. Putting random stuff together. You lie. Who knows if your version of barbecue sauce is random stuff put together. I mean, you've yet to tell me I have to do it. Yeah, Casey, watch it there. Watch it there, man. There we go. Just enough. This is our barbecue sauce so far. Josh Calderon says, do a video chat with us. He has done them. He has done a couple of them with us, and have not been very eventful. He'll just turn his camera on for a few seconds, give a little hand sign, and he's out of there. Alright, so now it's time we prep our other burger components, including one of my favorite vegetables, the poblano pepper. Yo, Robert Hayes. Yep, I'm making it. Yep, we got the caramelized onions going over here. We got the barbecue sauce here. We got the potatoes for the fries sitting right there. About to be slicing up the other burger components. After that, I'm going to form patties, and we're going to go outside and do it. Yeah, stick spill. I did not even think of that, but that is a keen observation. Girthy, yeah, it has to be. You know, we're doing the Texas-style burgers. You have to have the Texas-sized pepper. First vegetable I could ever say I had anything in common with. So stupid. What we're looking for is strips. I'm just going to take a portion about I want more of these. Just a little bit more. All right. Pepper's set. You live by yourself? No, I think we've established I do not. Everybody knows I do not. Yeah, amber lamps are very nice for, just having, just in case your power goes out. But yeah, if you're gonna do if any kind of light source stored up, amber lamps are quite good, and just for having stock in your basement. Sir Monster and Amber are going to be parents. All right, Robert. Didn't think you're going to be falling into that shipping mindset. Didn't think you'd be catching that disease. Where Amber? She gone. If she ain't on Pace's server or mine, then she's gone. Gone. Alright, what am I doing? Yep. There we go. Casey can go with Sarah Kim. Sure. Sure, man. Talking to Morty? I hope. I do hope. Amber's right. Yeah, I heard about that. I sent this stream to Morty. He should be here. Oh, but green tomato. Felt would be optimal for this exact burger we're doing. Usually more of a red tomato. Well, it varies. It depends on what you're making. If I'm going with red tomato or green tomato. But just in this case, green tomato I think would be working best. One tough tomato, but that is how I like them. I don't like when tomatoes are too juicy. Get a bunch of their liquid content everywhere. Keep the potatoes away from it. Yeah, that's. we got it. Why you look foreign in that kitchen? Foreign how? I mean, foreign? I mean, does this kitchen look non-American or something? But welcome, New Vision Media Entertainment. Good to see you. Happened to Justin. We ain't gonna talk about Justin. Robert, I don't think Casey knows who that is. I don't know who that is. It's not an American kitchen at all. It's just an Indian man's kitchen? How do you know what an Indian man's kitchen looks like? What, did Muhammad show you your kitchen? And this looks like my kitchen? I don't know what any of y'all are talking about, really. And this is how I like the barbecue sauce. Yeah, thickness. That's how it's supposed to be. I'll actually have out some black pepper in there. Why not? Oh yeah, we're thickening. We are thickening out over here. Gonna take Jesse's girlfriend. Oh, good luck with that, Casey. You lie, do video chats again be fun. That is what I was saying last year, Casey, but I don't know how I feel about you saying it. Oh. Alrighty now. It's patty time. Now, one setback about this. The one slight drawback about this whole recipe here is that for any burger to be the best it can be, an essential part of that is grinding your own meat. Well, one of the times I really wish this was my kitchen. This was my own kitchen, because in this house there is a rule against grinding meat. I can't grind meat in this house. Go figure. I've contested this and have tried to have this law revoked, redefined, no avail. So we have to get, I have here pre-ground stuff. Berg. Oh. I thought you were trying to say that grinding meat in your own house was gross or something. No. But no, I went to the butcher's yesterday and got the freshest ground meat I could get my hands on. This is some good looking stuff. Did you mess with Casey? Pretty much. But either way, what you need for perfect burgers, either you grind it yourself or you go and support your local butchers, you need 8 ounces of both ground sirloin and ground chuck. That is the rule. 8 ounces sirloin, 8 ounces chuck. I ain't gonna have it any other way. But we've got it all ground up. Got this here. And of course, it's time for seasoning. And we only need one of it. Salt. Kosher salt. That's right. No garlic, no chopped onion, no herbs, no soup mix, no mysteries. Just salt. Why? Well, because it actually seasons the meat. Makes it taste beefy, as opposed to herby or garlicky or shallowly or whatever. Any other flavors can wait to hitch a ride on the bun. This is all the seasoning. Oh, I like it salty. All the seasoning we need. Mix by hand, of course. You're telling me. We're just kind of lightly sorting. You have to do this with a light hand. You don't want to squish it. You don't want to, and even when you're grinding it yourself, you don't want to puree it straight into beef mousse, which may sound like a good thing to eat, but trust me, it isn't. I want this to be hearty, a hearty burger, and I like it the least. I like my burgers not too smooth, if you know what I'm saying. You know, I like them hearty, and I like them to have those definite chunks in them. You know, and that not meaning that you want to have chunks of meat when you're grinding this, but you know, you have something to chew through, you know. Casey says, take Timothy, girlfriend. Oh, I don't know if you want to do that, man. I don't know about that. But who knows? Maybe Casey he'll just go for anybody. He's that tolerating. So that's mixed enough. I should have done this beforehand, but got work done. I go. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna form these into a ball. And I much prefer this fresh stuff to the pre-packaged kind of ground meat. It's not for me. Because this stuff is a whole lot drier. And easier to form, mold. Just ball with a light hand. And just shape this into a disc like so. Actually, I think we might need a bit more. I'll do this all over again. You'll see why, because I am a thick patty guy, tall patty guy. Thin patties, smash burgers have their place, but nothing beats, for me, Nothing beats patty looking like this. See that? Talking about girth earlier. You need the girth. That almost just flipped up. That would not have been good. There we go. Now I just need to. This stuff has got more of the thin particles in it. Actually, still need a bit more here. What up, Vermeer? Haven't seen you in a while. How's it been going, my guy? Oh, you were in the server. You were in the Discord a bit earlier. But haven't seen you on the stream in a while. But no, we're just having a good time out here making these burgers, and we're almost to patty cooking time. This is what I like. There. Now that is patty. Can any of y'all disagree? Make you proud? Okay. Don't know what exactly I have to make you proud for, but alright then. Sure enough I will. If you say so. Make sloppy joes. And a sloppy joe guy. This ain't exactly my kind of thing. cover this stuff up. Come on. I'm getting a little bit to the bottom of the barrel. This stuff. There we go. Get out to the grill. Actually, need to get these peppers. I'll be grilling those. Get those lights on. Who's out there? Oh, it's possible. Alrighty. Put a couple of the thin sticks on top. Just get some good burning there. That's what we have so far, as you saw before, but from the extra fire fuel, this is something I have not heard of anybody else doing, but I think of it as a pretty good idea. You all know how much I need to be surviving off my in-shell peanuts. You all know about that. So what do you do with all them shells? They can be some mighty good fire fuel. And I've used just about, well, really, what haven't I used as fire fuel? I've even used little shrimp tails for fire fuel once, and that worked. Yeah, that's something good and thin and dry that'll get this fire to catch on. And you get peanut smoke, which is nice. This is what that looks like. Looking good. Oh, I do have the matches on me. We really need just a little bit of fluid. But let's see about this. Okay, and it looks like we do have some good underburning going on. Okay. Looking good. Probably the best looking thing we've seen all night. From some good old McDonald's burgers. Okay, you are on thin ice, Mike A&L. How could I have forgotten? I almost forgot my thumbnail. Hold on a minute. Come on. And the peppers. Oh, you can see that smoke. What we got going on here? Makes me want a Krabby Patty. I knew how to make that. Still haven't made anything. 2 hours of yapping, you hadn't even been here. Ain't got nothing on me, you ain't even been here. Tofu burgers are tight, says Giant Bones, and you are on thin ice. Midnight dinner. You lie, you still have not even told me the right way to make barbecue sauce. Get you out of the basement. Dude, you're still in the basement because you're not based enough. You need to be staying in the basement to be getting more based. I'm afraid you're a European and not based enough. Want hot dog. So you're more of a hot dog gal? Burgers are not your thing? Is what you're saying? Burger King? Okay, you're also on thin ice. What did I almost do there? Enough meat for all of us to eat? Just have to come on over and see, my guy. Who said that? Yeah, my guy. Here we go now. Standing in the line of smoke. What in the world are you all seeing? What and how am I getting? You can't see that. How am I getting blue flame? Do you see that blue? What is going on there? What is doing that? Why was it blue? These peppers are getting nice and blistery. Got that. Did you see that? Look at the blue. Well, not anymore. I guess you can't. Close enough to the basement door. You have to be bathed. Made the dirt on the sticks. Out there on the stick pile. But these things Whoa. Oh, are these looking good? Did I? There we go. Toilet is clogged. The toilet has no water in it, my guy. And as for the toilet you're using, well then that'd be on you, man. Nobody else used it, so nobody else could clog it. Got grilled onion. We did the caramelized onion. It's out there in the kitchen on the in the skillet. Whoop. Check these. Oh, is that looking good? You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to leave these in there for a little while we get these fries ready. How's that sounding to us? Actually, I'm going to put those out of direct heat. Oh, we're enveloped. We are enveloped. Just going to scoot these all over to one side. Least hot portion, because we'll still be keeping up a little amount of heat in there. There we go. Ashy and Rasirashi. Out there by the border. It's gonna get ashy out there. It's gonna get dusty. If I'm the dirt man, you're the dust man. One last step. It's an important one. I already have this prepared. I prepared this for you all, so I would not have to melt all of this shortening in the pot here. For our lovely fries. That's not going to take long. Oh, something else. Buns here. Of course, I never ever eat a burger without a toasted bun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bun, grease it up in the onion grease. The cut side, of course. And then I'm going to go back out there and throw it on the grill for a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see. Type burger grilling, a beef burger or a steak? Beef burger, man. It's 8 ounces ground sirloin, 8 ounces ground chuck. In the basement. I've been starving for 10 days, left without water. 3, deprived, showering for 25 days. 12 clogged, slept 5 hours. Out of many days. Rares, I am building your character. You should be glad. Did I hear buns? Yes. And some of the best kind of buns. Poppy seed and onion. Still greasing up these burger buns. Some good smelling shortening. I'd say it's about time. Good. Yep. Yes, I just put my finger in that frying oil. You just saw that correctly. Your eyes have not deceived you. Sent you something on Discord. Here. She sent me on Discord. stove taking years. It wasn't that long, was it? Was it? Don't know. No, I saw your message. I did see your message. Okay. Yeah, I did that to account. But I am going to be right done here. A little bit. I'll be right back. No, I'm not going to be right back. What am I saying? I'm going to leave this unattended. Let me get this out of here. Yep. Well, to see what happens for science. I could see you like putting it in the microwave to like see what your reheatable dinner sees in there. I could see that. Now, what am I even doing? Quite glad I did not forget about cheese. I have not started a spatter fire here, have I? Look like a guy who still watches SpongeBob. Dude, you are one of the only guys who watched the recent, as in past 3 years, Disney Plus Marvel content. Like you watched She-Hulk. My guy. These are looking good. And you know, that is enough for this one sitting. Made wedges. Yeah, I was going for thick cut fries, but they're chunky enough to be wedges. But what was I doing? Yeah, I need to get this. I need to finally. I've been waiting all this stream to really cut the cheese. That's so dumb. Pepper jack, of course. My favorite for burgers. Fixed stove and boiler. Since when was I using a boiler? That's one thing I actually should have prepared, is this Getting this thing open. Hook said something. I can't see what Hook's saying. I'm trying to cut the cheese. I can't see when I'm trying to cut the cheese. I'm blinded by it. Cutting board has too much tomato liquid on it, so I have to switch it over here. I have the cutting board, which you cannot see. Okay, got that. It is assembly time. Burger's already flipped. It's just on low in the grill. There. Cook a burger before reviewing it. Well, send this to him because he needs to know somebody's beating him to it. Anyway, what are we doing? This is what we're doing. We're getting a plate. Getting these burger bones on here. And some cheese. Put the fries on afterwards. I'll bring the tomatoes back out there. Alrighty then. Let's go see about these burgers. I'll bring the sauce too. Alrighty. Putting the cheese on the burgers. Actually, I'm going to flip them. Wait a moment. Look. Got that cheese melt on there, and the buns will take no time. Oh, that feels good. That warmth. Yep, just finishing up, Sticksbell. Gonna be here. Okay. Rest of the components. Oh, almost. See how that cheese is doing. Oh, that is a good looking melt. Now what? Okay.